Nicholas, a 17-year-old, shares how he feels about the Secretary of State trying to get the number of supervised driving hours required increased from 35 to 70.
I don't think it is necessarily a bad thing, and if it goes towards keeping kids safe, I guess more hours would be better.
When asked if he felt it was a good idea to require teens to hold their permit for 1 year before allowing them to get their driver's license, he had this to say.
The year of permit time is very important, especially for here in Maine, because all 4 seasons are different.
Recent statistics have shown that teens who drive with other teens in the vehicle are twice as likely to get into an accident than those who drive alone. When it comes to distracted driving and the laws, Nicholas says he and his friends have not really discussed it much. However, he does not feel that all of his friends would have the same thoughts as he does, and he shares why.
I've experienced losses of friends due to car accidents. My other friends haven't, so they aren't usually going to side with how I feel about the laws. I support the laws that are trying to protect our lives. Most kids have not gone through what I've been through, and don't see the harm in using their phones or texting, or being distracted while driving. And I have, and it's just not worth it.
The laws aren't a joke. By witnessing an accident happen and having to deal with 2 of my friends dying, I understand completely what they're trying to do, and 15-year-olds who are getting their permit and 16-year-olds who are getting their license don't understand the hardship you have to go through once you lose your friends. It's not a joke when you get on the road. Every time I get behind the wheel of a vehicle now, I'm a lot more mature about it.
This is a face of distracted driving. This is Casey Feldman. Casey was a daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, and friend. She was kind, caring, had a great sense of humor, lived life to its fullest, and was loved by many.
She was so funny and so vibrant and so beautiful in every way.
She was smart, she was intelligent, she had goals for herself, she was really grounded, and she was someone that you knew would grow up to be somebody special, somebody important to other people.
Casey's life ended on July 17, 2009. She was struck and killed by a distracted driver while she was crossing the street in a crosswalk.
It was the first time that I ever lost somebody, a friend, and someone my age, and it made me realize that could have easily have been me, that could have been my sister, it could have been anybody.
Before Casey's accident, I drove distracted, and I would let people who were driving me be distracted.
I know in high school, rushing around to activities, I'd be eating in the car and doing makeup in the car. I actually wrote a speech in the car once.
I was changing the radio station while backing out of a parking spot, and I hit a utility pole.
I would take my eyes off the road to do makeup, to text message, to use my phone.
I think definitely as a teenager, when you're first driving, you do feel invincible, and driving can become a secondary task to whatever you're doing.
You're basically operating a weapon. I think that people need to realize that they're operating something that has the power to change 1,000 lives.
No matter what it is you're trying to do in the car, it's not worth it.
When you're driving, it's not a secondary task, it is the only task you should be doing.
We must learn from Casey's death that as young people, we are not invincible.
And we learned that it just doesn't happen to other people. It happened to Casey, someone that we love and miss very much.
I've stopped having meals in the car.
I put one CD in and I just don't change it.
I make sure my purse is in the back seat now, my phone is in the back seat.
If I'm driving, that's the only thing I'm doing.
This is the picture I have in my car of Casey to remind me to keep my eyes and mind on the road. You could do the same with a picture of somebody that you love and care about.
If the laws get approved, I think it'll be a good thing for kids, because more experience behind the wheel and more time with an older driver is better for you to learn how to drive, and it's better for everyone else on the road. It's very easy to drift across that yellow line when you don't think it is, and if you're not paying attention for 5 seconds, that's almost like 300 yards you're missing, and that can kill you.